If anyone knows the fragility of life, it's me. Life is short, and you never know when the last time you talk to someone will be the last time. And the last time we spoke as brother and sister was not that great. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. So that's why I'm here today. Because if this has to be our last meeting, we might as well make it nice. Yeah, I agree. We don't gotta agree on everything. We don't even have to like each other. But for mom's sake, we're brother and sister, and if we need to talk to one another about something, we can put our disdain for one another aside for just 2 seconds, I would hope. So don't mistake me being here as forgiving you. But mom also said that you wanted to ask me something. Yeah, so is Melissa dating someone? Like, is she seeing someone while I'm in here? Because mom said, you might know. And I think you might know. I think she would tell you now that you're like besties. And she got loose lips. I don't want her to date nobody. I'm in here and I miss her. And I miss my kids. And I want out. And I don't want her to date anyone. So can you be real with me? Melissa's dating life and all of those details are none of my business. They are though, because I'm your brother. Most sisters are gossipers, They especially when it comes to their family, they find things out. They're reporters. Not even gossipers, they're reporters, They get the scoop. And if a girl's hurting me or cheating on me, you should want to figure that out. If you were my brother who I had an allegiance to, then yeah. But I no longer have an allegiance to you. And I don't mean that as a slight. I just say it as the truth. And I don't expect an allegiance out of you. Whether my viewpoint is correct, right, whatever, wrong, I'm begging you. Please, let me know. I have 24 hours a day because I don't sleep because of the mountain of the man in my cell. Bro, he was rubbing the concrete today, man. He was just rubbing it like it was someone's back. I don't know if he's hallucinating or not. And bro, if he is hallucinating, what if he one day just thinks I'm some snowman that's attacking him or something, and then he lashes out? This man's got muscles, steroid muscles. Now I don't even know where he's getting the steroids. They don't got steroids in the prison. I digress. What was I even saying? I don't even know what I was saying. I'm begging you. Joey, if Melissa were to be talking to someone, and I'm not saying that she is, you'll eventually find out. Just like you waiting to get out of prison, something like that, you just have to wait for. So I can't give you any answers. Well, that doesn't help me. There's a reason that, yes, we've had our ups and downs, and I have not always been the kindest to you, but there is a reason that I've always liked you more than Miranda, and it was because you were devoted to my son, regardless of his shenanigans, and regardless of whatever else was going on in your life. You put my son on a pedestal, and that is one mother's dream. We birth out a baby, and we don't expect the world to treat that baby the same way that we would treat it. But you, I can safely say, have treated my son better than I have. Okay. I sense there's a big but. But now, Joey is in prison, and you do not have access to him. And when a significant other is stricken with distance, locked away, gone in terms of you accessing them, it makes loving them unconditionally very difficult. It is hard to wait for the person you love when you are human. And you, Melissa, just like you're human. Mel, I know you enough to where, like, I can tell there's something beneath your words, and I feel like you might be insinuating something right now. No, I don't think I'm insinuating anything, but I do want to give you a warning that just like Miranda tells people they cannot have one foot in and one foot out in terms of her life, you can't do that with this family either. You're either devoted to us or you're against us. And fooling around while Joey is in prison, whether he's in there for a year, 2 years, or just a week, do not play my son. Do not hurt him. Do not betray us, because I, frankly, need you. I need you to get Junior for me. You are friends with Miranda, and although she doubts you, all I need you to do is bring him to me. Leave her house with him and hand him off to me, and you will have done your job. And after that, if you'd like, go ahead and cheat on my son. I don't really give a rat's ass. Kristen, you know I'm just trying to keep the peace, and I'm trying to bring the family together, and if you're going to talk to me about Mildred, I have nothing to say. We are not friends, and that whole situation I am removing myself from. You know, Kristen, it was probably better that you were friends with Mill while this is all going on against our daughter, because at least you could control her a bit. And that is the sole reason why I'm not friends with her, because I can't control her, because I don't have any oversight on anything. She does as she pleases, and she wants custody of my grandson and doesn't want to include me and wants me to be a lapdog. Fine. You're not my friend anymore. I have nothing to say. Alright, but come on. You don't know what that woman's capable of when it comes to our daughter, our grandkids, and how she's off about to get custody or whatever she's planning. At least you were part of the loop. At least you could report to me what's going on, and we could, fact check one another, or whatever the term is, checks and balance. David, I am not her friend. She can do as she wants. I'm done chasing after everyone. I'm done being second to everyone else. At least with you, I'm first. I'll take that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. That's a real shame, because your daughter's gonna wind up getting hurt.